Hey guys, welcome back to Bedroom Studio Corner. I am XD. Now today in this video I bring you a tip that will make your percussion game 100 times better than it is right now, guaranteed. This is a trick I always use in my own track, and I'm going to show you how you can do that in FL Studio. Very simple. So what I mean by percussion is usually these sounds like shakers and hats and sounds that are like that. So I'm going to choose maybe this sound over here. Just put my tempo to 120. So what I'm gonna do first is fill in 4 steps. So it sounds like that. That is nothing. That is just simple. So most people like to go in the piano roll and draw a lot of notes in, and it's just gonna take time. But I've found a way that I always use that makes me get a nice rhythm with my percussion, very easy and very simple. So what I usually just do is send this track to a mixer channel. Like if I can just send it there, I'll just crop that quick. So now it's in this channel over here, the first one. So let me just play it back and let me show you what I'll do. I'll just start sending my delay. So can you already hear that the delay added some more notes that are not there, that I didn't draw in the channel rack or in the piano roll already? So this is basically the tip. You know, so video done. Goodbye. I'm gonna check you guys out in another video. I am kidding. Do not switch it off. Do not switch the video off yet. I'm gonna show you more. Okay, so after you do this, you basically have your effect going on, but you can use any delay that you like, any delay plugin that you like. But I often like to use FL Fruity Delay 3. The new delay that you'll find in FL Studio 20. If you don't have, you can still use the other delays that they have already. But I like to use this one because I get better control of the extra percussion that I'm adding from the delay. So over here, I can put the time to there, and it's on tempo sync. Then I can add a stereo effect to it, like as you can hear. And then I can also put a ping pong to make it ping pong, go from left to right. And then you can also change the sound of the feedback that you're getting over here by putting a cut off and adding a filter, and you can even add some modulation to it and change the sound of the other samples that you're adding in. You can even add some distortion as well and saturate the sound as well that is coming after, and you can increase the level, and you can also play with the timing like that. Can just add that again. So another way you can do this is, for instance, let's say I want to use a different delay, not like the one I'm using over here, because I'm just sending to the one delay. I don't have to send this one here. I can just load a delay on the channel and let it have its own timing. Just like that. Then I'll add another sound. Let me turn that one down a bit. And then on this third one here, I'll just send it to a track, load another delay. Then I can load another delay over here as well. There we go. So then what you would want to do to these is maybe if you go back and, you know, go back to the other tip that I always give you to create sub mixes and, you know, do that and then make, let's say, a drum mix. You can then just give all these sounds some reverb. And then make them all sound wholesome like they're one thing. And then you can still do a lot more with these as a group, as a percussion. So now what you just did is just made it sound like a loop, and you can furthermore do this by adding some saturation or adding an effect that will just make the sound grainy and make it sound like it's a loop. Like a lot of people are always looking for loops, but this is actually a way you can make your own sounds and make your own percussion sound really good, especially shakers. I've been one that's always been looking for shaker loops to help me get really nice percussion and how people do it. Because if you want to do the same thing, like for instance, you would have to go inside here with this shaker. Like let me just mute these and just add this shaker there. Take it off. If I want it to sound like the other ones manually, I just have to go in and draw all these notes in. Let me draw that. Draw here, and draw there. But now I have to lower the volume of the other notes that are in the middle, like that, you see. So that's the only way I can do that manually. So that's going to take you time, of which you can just do that using delay, and you cut down on a lot of time that you're going to waste having to do this. Granted, you can still come back and do this and maybe edit the notes and get a much more variation into the groove that you would have made though. But that's up to you. But if you're looking for something very simple and that will save you time, you can just use this delay trick. So I hope you find this really helpful, and I hope you can implement this in your music as well. So this was a very powerful production tip that I had for you today. If you liked it, show by leaving a like down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below as well so you don't miss out on my other videos. I have a lot of videos on this channel you can check out. I'm gonna check you guys out in my next video. I am X and I'm out. Peace, y'all.